Yo, what's good people? Now welcome to part 2 of where I'll be rating some of the best calisthenics athletes in the world. Now if you haven't seen part 1, I highly suggest you go and watch that. I ranked some of the top guys such as Austin Dunham, Chris Area, amongst others, so I got some pretty good feedback as well, some interesting feedback, so go and watch that one as well guys. Now just a quick refresher, I'll be rating these athletes based on 4 elements, which is their physique, their weighted calisthenics ability, their skills and freestyles, which is based off static and dynamics, and their bodybuilding abilities. Now with that being said, let's get into it. Now first we have Vitali Feschuk. I hope I pronounced your name right. If not, I'm truly sorry, but this guy here, he's a real beast in calisthenics. His overall ability in weights, skills, freestyles is crazy, so let's get into it for him. His physique, I'll give him a straight 10 out of 10. His physique is insane. I think he's around 6 foot maybe, but his arms are huge back, big chest. You can see his abs from afar, shredded legs, but they're really built, huge quads. I mean, his physique is just insane, so a straight 10 out of 10 for him. Got no complaints there. Now his weighted calisthenics is also a 10 out of 10. He is a beast. This guy can do 130 kilograms pull-ups, over 200 kg dips, and over 200 kg squats. I mean, he is insane when it comes to weighted calisthenics. He's a beast. He's one of the best in the world, so you can't front with him. You know, straight 10 out of 10. There's nothing more else to say, really and truly. Like, maybe his form might not be as perfect compared to others, but his raw brute strength is just insane. You can't challenge him in that aspect, so straight 10 out of 10 for his weighted calisthenics ability. For skills and freestyle, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. So he can do front lever, back lever, he can do handstand push-ups, he can do a full planche push-ups using the parallettes, which is insane considering his weight, because I know he's a heavyweight. He can do wide grip muscle-ups on the bars. He's just crazy with it. He can even do 90-degree handstand push-ups for his size. Like, it's insane. Like, I can't really put words to it. Like, the skills that he can do for his physique, his structure, is crazy. So straight 9 out of 10 for him. When it comes to bodybuilding methods, I'll give him a 8 out of 10. He does some high rep movements with his pull-ups and dips here and there. So, you know, I've seen it in his videos on Instagram. So I'll definitely give him an 8 out of 10. He'll do handstand push-ups for reps as well. So you can tell that the way his physique is, he is interested in doing some sort of bodybuilding methods as well. He kind of does this hybrid style of training. So I'll give him a solid 8 out of 10 for his bodybuilding methods using calisthenics. Now for his overall score, I'll give him a 9.5 out of 10. He's a straight beast, guys. Skills, weighted calisthenics, his physique, bodybuilding, it's insane. He can do everything. So it's really hard to find, you know, to give someone a straight 10 out of 10, but he's one of the closest guys there, so 9.5 out of 10 for him. So yeah, he's solid in my opinion. Now next we have Dejan Stipke. Hopefully I said his name right again. If not, I apologize. But yeah, this guy is a beast in calisthenics. He's won major championships. You know, he's been competed around the world. He's held workshops across different countries. Huge following on social media. So let's get into it with him, guys. For skills and freestyles, he gets a 9 out of 10. He can do front lever, back lever. He can do freestyles on the bars. He can do muscle ups with weight. He can do handstand push-ups with ease, also with weight on top of that as well. So again, of course, you can see he used to compete as well. So skills is his lane. That's his thing. That's what he favors. So 9 out of 10 for skills and freestyle. Now for his physique, 10 out of 10. This guy is huge. His arms are like boulders, and of course he's short as well, so the muscle that he can pack on just looks huge, like a bodybuilder almost. Big legs, you know, he's got abs, got a big chest, glutes, big calves. Like, he's just blessed with good genetics. So very similar to, you know, Vitali in terms of their physique structure, but he's just a shorter version, that's it. So he gets a 10 out of 10 for his physique. Now his weighted calisthenics, I'll give him a 8.5 out of 10. I don't think it's his main focus, but he does do them as well. So I know he can do an 85 kg pull-up. He can do over 100 kg dips. He can do 200 kg squats. So yeah, he's very good on weighted calisthenics. Can't fault him. Again, it's not his main forte. He's not his main focus, but he definitely puts in the work as well. So of course he's not at an elite level, but I'll give him an 8.5. Bodybuilding methods, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I think right now with his training, he is very focused on bodybuilding, not so much the strength aspect. So you can see he does a lot of handstand push-ups for reps, pull-ups for reps, dips for reps. So you can tell he's very focused. So I'll give him a strong 8 out of 10 for his bodybuilding methods. Now for Dejan, his overall score will be a 9 out of 10. Again, this guy is very versatile, well-rounded, can't complain. He's got the physique, got the weight calisthenic strength. Bodybuilding abilities are very good. Skills and freestyle is top tier. So can't complain, 9 out of 10 for him. Now next we've got my boy, Alex Leonidas, formerly known as Alpha Destiny. Now this guy is one of my favorites on YouTube. I really follow him a lot. Great advice, brilliant content. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it for my boy, man. For skills and freestyle, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Skills aren't really his main focus, to be honest. He can do a front lever, back lever. He can even do a straddle hold, which is very impressive. But again, with the overall skill aspect, I don't think it's his main focus. When you see his content, it's mainly for bodybuilding purposes. So I'll give him a decent score, 6 out of 10 for his skills and freestyles. Physique, 9 out of 10. Physique is impressive. Of course, he fluctuates with the bulking and cutting a lot of the times because he is mainly focused on bodybuilding. He's even jumped on stage. So you can tell this is where his main focus in, building his physique. So when he's shredded, man, this guy's physique is crazy. Like, back insane. He's got great legs, good arms, which he really focused on in the last few years. His back is crazy, neck good. So, you know, his physique, you can't complain with that physique, especially when he's shredded, man. It's so impressive. So 9 out of 10 for that. Now, weighted calisthenics, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Pretty strong, very strong guy. He has his phases where he does focus a lot on weighted calisthenics as opposed to the bodybuilding. So it kind of happens in phases for him. So for his pull-up, he can do over 80 kg pull-ups, which is good. He can do over 100 kg dips, which is great as well. And he can do 230 kg squats. That's very impressive. So for him, 8 out of 10. Now bodybuilding methods, you should know it's going to be a 10 out of 10. His main focus is bodybuilding, so the methods that he uses brings out the most of it. So in terms of calisthenics, how he'll do push-ups with the rings, weighted push-ups, handstand push-ups using the wall. He'll do rows with the rings. He uses the rings quite a lot, so you can tell he's very bodybuilding focused, and it shows in his physique. So 10 out of 10. And my final score for Alex Leonidas is 8.5 out of 10. Brilliant physique, strong dude, knows how to bodybuild correctly, very smart, so watch his videos. So yeah, man, 8.5 out of 10, so shout outs to him. Now next we have fitness FAQs. Now this guy is an OG in the YouTube space, guys. You guys should all know who he is. He's a very intelligent guy, very cool persona, so let's get into it for him, man. For his skills, I give him a 7 out of 10. He could do front levers, back levers, handstand push-ups, muscle ups. He can even do a straddle planche hold, which is very impressive. So I think with Daniel, his main focus is bodybuilding centric. So the skills kind of comes in phases with him, but he doesn't really focus on it to get to like an elite level. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Physique, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Very impressive physique, always lean. Pretty much almost shredded, but I'll say more lean. But his physique is insane. So impressive back, chest, arms. His physique reminds me of Ian Barzigal from the previous video. Very similar physique, so that's why I give him a similar score. 9 out of 10. His physique is insane. Now for weighted calisthenics, I'll give him a 8 out of 10. He doesn't focus too much on very high weight. So the most I've seen him do is like 70 kg pull-ups, and this was years ago. So it's like 10 years ago. So I would assume he can do more, but I don't think he really does it. Or if he does do it, he doesn't really film it. So I don't know. Dips, same thing. He does a good amount of weight, maybe like 3 plates for reps. Again, he's more bodybuilding focused, so I don't really know what his max is. Same with the squats. I don't really know what his squat numbers are personally, so I can't really judge him on that. But I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Now bodybuilding, 10 out of 10. His methods, his videos are all bodybuilding centric, mainly anyways. So that's what he really focuses on, just building an impressive physique with calisthenics. So 10 out of 10. He knows what he's doing. The advice he gives out works, so you know what I mean, I've used it myself, so straight 10 out of 10. And for Daniel from Fitness FAQs, I give him a 9 out of 10. This guy is very impressive physique, he's got strength, he can do some skills, he's very balanced all round, so I give him a straight 9 out of 10. Next we've got Ludovich Adamantium, hopefully I pronounced his name right, but this guy is very impressive. He's from France, but he's got more of a smaller channel, so not a lot of people know him, but let's get into it for him. For skills and freestyles, I give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think his main focus is on skills, to be honest, but he can do muscle ups, he can do a human flag, he can do a front lever, and I also seen him do an iron cross on video, which was very impressive given his size, because he's a pretty big guy. I think he's around at least 6'3", so for him to do an iron cross at that size is very impressive, so I give him a 7 out of 10. His physique a 9.5 out of 10. His physique is top tier, guys. He's tall, but the muscle that he can pack on is very impressive. Got big arms, big strong back, chest. Haven't really seen his legs too much, but it doesn't really seem too bad from his trousers anyway. So for me, his physique is a 9.5 out of 10. Very impressive. Now weighted calisthenics, 10 out of 10. This guy is a beast. He's straight elite. You can't complain with that. He can do over 120 kg pull-ups. He can do 160 kg dips and over 200 kg squats. Those numbers are insane. So he's definitely like at the world-class level, high elite level when it comes to weighted calisthenics. For bodybuilding methods, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I've seen him do some high rep pull-ups and dips, even muscle ups. So I think his main focus is just to build up his weighted calisthenics strength. Maybe we'll build some muscle to help with that area, but it's not really his main focus. You don't see him do a lot of push-ups or rows and things like that. I think he's mainly focused on his weighted pull-ups and dips, so I don't really see him do too much with the bodybuilding methods. And his overall score, I gave him a 9 out of 10. The guy's very impressive, insane physique, insane strength. Again, one of the best in the world from what I've seen. So for his abilities, yeah, 9 out of 10, very simple for him. And last but not least, we have Matthew Zlat. Now this guy is a straight legend in the street lifting community. He's one of the best, and he's definitely getting bigger in terms of his following. Check him out on Instagram. So without further ado, let's get into it for him. For his skills and freestyles, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. He can do muscle ups with weight. He can do one arm pull-ups. He can do front lever pull-ups, even an iron cross. So his skills are very good, especially for his size as well. He's a heavyweight, so it's very impressive, man. So I'll give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. For physique, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. His physique is on point. He's not always shredded or anything like that, but he's very lean. And the size that he can put on, the muscle that he puts on is very impressive on his frame, the way it looks. You know, big arms from those weighted pull-ups, big back as well, pretty good chest from the dips. So yeah, solid 9 out of 10. Now weighted calisthenics is straight 10 out of 10, and for me this guy is probably the best in the world. He can do 127.5 kg pull-ups. He can do 205 kg dips. I think that's the best in the world from what I've seen anyways. It's insane. And he can do 270 kg squats. So those numbers there is straight elite. He's probably the best in the world in my opinion. So yeah, 10 out of 10. And bodybuilding methods, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Very similar to the previous guy, Ludo. So again, he mainly does like high rep work with his pull-ups and dips. You don't really see him do too much exercises apart from that. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10 for bodybuilding methods. Now for him, his overall score is a 9 out of 10. He's a complete beast, a genetic freak. You know, he's well-rounded in terms of weight calisthenics, skill work. Bodybuilding is a bit okay here and there, but his physique is top tier, so 9 out of 10 for him. So there you have it. That is part 2 of me rating the best calisthenic athletes in the world. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you guys go out and watch it. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.